We're going to turn now to a teen tragedy after a 16-year-old girl was shot and killed in Fort Lauderdale.
We are now hearing from the victim's mother. Local 10's Syra Onwar live for us in Fort Lauderdale with the mother's emotional reaction. Syra.
Alexis, Christie, this family is in a lot of pain, and on top of their grief, they are frustrated knowing that this teen girl's killer is still out there.
I see my baby laying there, and she said, "Mama, okay, Mom. I'm okay."
Sharday Heller talking about her teen daughter and the moments after she was shot.
She only 16 years old. My baby ain't messing with nobody. Y'all had the right to shoot my baby.
Neighbors say they saw multiple fights among girls Monday night on Northwest 8th Avenue near 16th Street in Fort Lauderdale. One of those fights led to shots fired.
Fights. They had nothing to do with her, and they was just shooting.
It was a girl fight, and they jumped in it. The dudes jumped in, and it ain't had nothing to do with her. She just was standing out there.
Loved ones say Tanasia Atterbury was shot in the upper body. She was rushed to the hospital where her mother says she died. The victim in the 9th grade, seen in this TikTok video in the orange shirt alongside her sister. Her mom and aunt say she loved making these videos, dancing with her siblings.
I just pray to God y'all get the killer that killed my baby.
Fort Lauderdale police have not yet made an arrest in her killing. The shooter is still out there. Tanasia's aunt says she is certain they will find them. Devastation and desperation from that family, alongside investigators asking for your help in solving this crime. If you have any information that can help in their investigation, you can remain anonymous. Just give Broward Crime Stoppers a call. That number on your screen here, 954-493-TIPS. Reporting live outside Fort Lauderdale Police Headquarters, Syra Onwar, Local 10 News.
So apparently the victim was just standing out there watching the fight, girls fight. And you can kind of tell that this was in the hood. You can just look and tell this is in the hood. I can just kind of tell that the neighborhood that they live in down there in Florida, which I think where it was, you can tell that's in the ghetto suburb somewhere down there in Florida. I can just tell. Because trust me, if they was in a white folks neighborhood, the cops would have been there ASAP. Nobody probably wouldn't have got shot. But from what I'm seeing right here, man, according to what that black woman saying, she said it was a girl fight, and apparently some dudes jumped in it though and brought a gun in and shot the victim though. Well, I think the bullet was probably intentionally for the victim. I really do. Now, as far as the victim go, I can look at the victim and tell that she's a dyke. I can tell she's a tomboy. That's what we call them out here. We call them tomboys or dykes. So apparently, when you see a group of teenagers fighting like this on what y'all see on this screen right here, it usually turns into death. Somebody severely gets hurt, because every time when you see something like this, it always turns deadly. It's always a coward that always feel like they gotta bring a gun in situations like this. And all these right here are supposed to be teenagers though. They look like grown women out there, but they all look like teenagers out there. I mean, they are teenagers out there, but y'all niggas out there be killing me, man. I swear, man. I've seen a lot of dudes jump in girls' fights, because, their girl could be in the fight, because sometimes they won't do nothing. They'll sit there and watch their girl get in the fight, and then when they see that their girl getting their ass beat, then the nigga decide to jump in, pull a gun out, and start trying to scare motherfuckers, and when he see he can't control the situation, and they still keep fighting, and the nigga feel like he got to shoot somebody. So I don't know who in the world that did it though, but they claim that it was a dude that freaking did it though. I mean, I hope they get the person who did it though, because bringing a gun to that wasn't necessary though, man. It wasn't really necessary. But I don't get you dudes out there, man. You dudes out there allow your girl to get in the fight, and then when you see your girl get your ass beat, and you can't control the situation, like why didn't you stop her then? Why didn't you stop her then before getting in the fight? You know what I'm saying? But instead, you sit there and watch your girl get in the fight or whatever like that. But see, 9 out of 10, it could be because he saw his girl getting his ass whooped, or it could have been a family member that he saw got their ass beat. You know what I'm saying? It can be that way. You know what I'm saying? So it can go that way, because ain't no family member gonna stand by and watch their own family member get jumped. So, a family member going to do what they got to do to try to protect their own family member, though. That could have been the situation, though. Or, again, it could have been that the dude saw his girl get her ass beat, and he probably pulled his gun out, and no one didn't respect his gun, so he did what he had to do. Instead of firing a warning shot, he just sat there and decided to shoot somebody to let him know he mean business. That could have went down like that, though. You know what I'm saying? For all you young kids out there, when you see groups of fights like that, you always watch your surroundings, because it's someone in that crowd that's standing there watching, got a gun. Watch your surroundings. If you see a motherfucker slowly just walking away or running away or like they're going to their car, that's when you need to dip on out of there and say, hey, I ain't gonna stand here and watch all this mess. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I've seen shit like this when I was a teenager, man. I've seen plenty of fights like this, but I don't never get all close up in that, though. Hell no. I make sure I'm always a pretty good distance away, because when you see fights break out like that, it's always some coward that's got a gun. Some pussy ass motherfucker that got a gun gonna want to shoot you. It always turn out like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's really sad though, man, that we all killing each other, man. And kids is dying at age 15 over shooting and stuff like that. And you know what? It ain't gonna be no more left of us, man. At this rate, it's not gonna be no more left of us in the black community, man. Because I'm telling you right now, the black community is gonna be extinct. It ain't gonna be no more left of us, man. It's not gonna be no more of us out there. We're gonna be extinct like dinosaurs. We're gonna be history. Watch now. 50 or 60 or 70 years from now, if you're one of the lucky few black African Americans and you look around, you be like, why aren't that many black African Americans in the United States? The question is, because we all killed each other. We all killed each other. It ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be erased. We're gonna be just the past. It's not gonna be that many of us if this keeps up in the black community. Because we just killed each other. And it's sad though, man. It's really sad that we can't come together and realize that this is what they want us to do. They want us to kill each other. And people just too ignorant and blind to see that. Some of the black community is just too black and ignorant to see that we all just killing each other instead of just standing side by side and saying enough is enough. We need to stop killing each other, or it ain't gonna be no more left of us. It's not gonna be no more blacks out there if this keeps up. We all gonna be wiped out. All of us, like dinosaurs, completely extinct, completely wiped out. That's what's gonna happen. And if it does, I'm not going to be surprised whether I'm still on this earth or not. Whether I'm in other worlds and I'm able to see what's going on Earth still, won't surprise me. If it does happen, it won't, because it's ridiculous. It really is, though. But I hope the family get justice for what happened, though, man. That was very sad right there for what has happened, man. But niggas will be niggas, man. Niggas want to. I don't know who the coward was that sat there and brought a gun into a girl's fight. Like, I don't understand why you dudes. It beats like that all the freaking time, man. When you see a bunch of girls fighting, it's always some dudes that come in there and jump in that fight every freaking time. Like, some of them will come in there and try to break up the fight, try to calm the situation down. And there's some that come in there and try to be violent and just, instead of firing a warning shot, instead of taking your gun and firing a warning shot in the air, they don't do that. They feel like they got to shoot somebody in order to break the fight up or whatever like that. Knowing your ass is going to go to jail now. So whoever did that, I hope they get you. I hope they get you, man. For whatever you did, man. Seeing somebody getting jumped, whether it's your girl or not, now you're going to be spending the rest of life. Now whoever did that, you're going to be spending the rest of your life in prison. You're going to be spending the rest of your life in prison, all because you seen a bunch of girls fighting out there when it didn't have nothing to do with you. It was a girl fight. If you couldn't break it up, you know what I'm saying? You should have called the police, bro. Call the police and do the best you can. Try to maintain the fight, though, man. But y'all dudes out there always feel like y'all got to stick y'all neck in something like this. Now you about to go do time in prison. And what make it so bad is somebody out there filmed y'all. Y'all on camera. They even showed that. So whoever did it, man, y'all gonna fry for this, man, for shooting her, man. Let's see y'all act tough now when you spend the rest of your life in prison. See you act tough then. Don't make no sense in this, man. Really don't. So, my condolences go out to the family, man. Anyway, peace.